Michelle. How are you?
I'm good. I believe you're all the way to Forest of Dean.
I certainly am. I certainly am. Hint of a West Country accent going on, don't we think? So,
Well, thanks for still joining me today. So Mark, you're the National Account Manager of Tandem Bank. 3MC helped pilot Tandem Bank to get you out there to all the mortgage intermediaries out there. So tell me, Mark, Tandem Bank, give me some USPs of reasons why brokers should be considering Tandem Bank.
of course, Michelle. Yeah. So at Tandem Bank, we're looking to try and help clients that don't fit the high street mold. Yeah. So maybe a first-time buyer, for example, with a very thin credit score, who just doesn't pass with those mainstream lenders with the best interest rates out there. Someone like that, for example, your credit blip in the background as well, a CCJ or a default, but someone just doesn't quite fit that high street mold. We're looking to try and help those types of clients all the way through to maybe people who've got too much credit, maybe, like, for example, someone might want to do some debt consolidation to help make their payments a little bit more manageable. So we're looking at a whole sort of spectrum of credit related issues, whether it's not enough all the way through to too much, maybe. The fact that we do really good LTVs really helped us out, because you got to 90% loan to value, and again, that really helps with those sorts of situations where a first time buyer might not have as big a deposit maybe as somebody who's a home mover. And again, someone looking to consolidate their credit, if they have managed to rack up a sizable chunk of credit on credit cards, that kind of thing, we only got to 90%, just gives that little extra boost. So it's something that we're really proud of.
Okay, so higher LTVs, bit of debt consolidation in there, and also the fact that you're wanting a higher LTV combined with there might be a little blip on there, so we need to be thinking Tandem Bank.
Very much so. That'd be great for us.
Okay, what about reasons why intermediaries should be accessing Tandem Bank via someone like 3MC?
Well, you guys work really closely with us, so you know all about our systems, all about our underwriting processes, and with these tricky sort of cases that don't fit the high street, maybe advisors who don't deal with specialist lenders every day, I think it's really helpful to have a relationship with someone like you guys at 3MC, where you know us.
We know your system, and we know the tricky. Something else Tandem Bank have done, which have been superb, by the way, everyone involved in them, they have been brilliant. Some training videos.
Yes, we have. We've run a series of training videos. If you haven't seen them on the social media, then this is a great opportunity to have a look at them, because we've run a series of sort of how-to webinars. I think is best to sort of define them, really. How to look at credit files, how to look at bank statements, and how to read accounts. We've had some great audiences that have come through, and watch them. And please feel free to look at the extracts that we've got available to you. It's all about understanding how a bank statement looks, what to look out for, what a lender will be looking for when we receive the documentation that you upload. Some really good points around how to avoid fraudulent situations, and also how to get the best from processing of an application, and make it as easy to get to offer and completion stage as you can. The credit file one looks in great depth at credit files themselves, and I mean, I've been in the industry, you wouldn't believe it, to look at me, for about 20 years now, and a large part of that time has been spent looking at credit files. I tend to work for lenders that are not sort of high street, I've sort of during the webinar, it goes into sort of great detail, like what to look out for and what sorts of things you can do to try and help your client improve their credit rating as well, which is really helpful. The final thing I think we want to talk about is the accounts webinar that we've got. We've got industry expert chartered accountant Craig Hart, who appears on the webinars, and he's there to answer any questions you've got, as ever complicated as you want them to be. But again, it's all about understanding the information contained within the account documents, because they can be pretty thick files sometimes, can't they?
Yeah, definitely. And there's a lot of self-employed out there, so it's and the whole array crops up. So it'd be good, whether it's just basic and you're just starting out in the industry, or if you're just wanting a refresher. These videos, they're great, and they serve a massive purpose. But no, thank you, Mark, for today, and looking forward to getting some little bite-sized chunks of those videos and getting it out there for consumption by all. So
No,
thank
no,
you, Mark.
thank you very much, Michelle. Really appreciate it. Take care.